Okay, I was just playing around with this, and if it is installed correctly, if you go to HTTP localhost, you should see something like this. If you don't, and for me it didn't work either, it didn't turn green over here. After playing around with it, I found out that if you have Skype running, close Skype, because I think Skype somehow interferes with WAMP server. So again, if you don't see this when you go here, close Skype and then click here and then click on restart all services, and you may have to wait 30 seconds or so. If it turns green, then that means you got it installed. Okay, so you can see localhost, this is just accessing your file in your local computer. And what you can also do is you just click here, go to the www directory, and see, this is C drive WAMP www folder, and I'm just gonna delete all this because you don't really need this, and I'm gonna create just a sample file over here. So I'm gonna create what's called an index.php file. This is one of the first files that the program's gonna read. If you haven't already downloaded this program, download it, Notepad++. And if you haven't already, go to the style configurator and make it a twilight theme. It's my daughter in the background. So here, let's say hello, I save this file, and if I go here, refresh it, it's gonna say hello. I can go here and, I'm gonna teach you some HTML stuff later down the line. Let's say welcome to my website. And then let's say my name is Michael. Okay, and P just means paragraph. Okay, there it is. So you just created you just created a server on your computer. So now you can create websites on your computer, and once you test everything on your local computer, you can upload it to another server where everyone in the world can access to, and now you have your website that everyone can see. So that's really cool, right? So now let's go to this one. There's what's called a PHP My Admin. And this is a really cool feature where you can create database, you can play around with it. It's really awesome. And later you're going to know exactly how this works. So again, there are two ways. You can create your websites on your local computer, and once you make the change, you can upload it to the server, or you can just make changes directly to the server. So if you're just beginning, I would say just make changes directly to the website, to the server. But as you get more professional, as you work, if there are 10 people fixing the website, you don't want to all just go and change the file on the server, because maybe you're going to be overriding someone else's work. So at that point, when the team gets bigger, you download a copy to your local computer, you make changes, and then you upload it. It's kind of complex. I'm going to go through that for the advanced course guys. But for the beginning guys, just know that you can create your website in your local computer. Now you got a MySQL server installed in your local computer, and you can run PHP codes. For example, I know I'm going to go through all this in the later training, but let's say I want to write a PHP code, and I say I is equal to 5, and I want to echo on the screen what I plus 10 is equal to. And I close the PHP code, so I saved it, I press F5, and there it is. It says 15. And I can also put, for example, adding 5 plus 10, it equals, okay, and if I refresh it, hold on, adding, okay, no, that's right. Let me just make sure I saved it. Go to the browser. Interesting. Okay, so I don't know why it didn't work that time. I just changed the code a little bit, and then came here, and then there it works. So you got HTML and PHP working on your local computer. So congratulations. They got I mean, on Linux, obviously it's not this easy. Yeah, well, it's actually not too hard either. But for Macintosh user, you have to use what's called WAMP, and it will pretty much work very similar. Okay? All right, so have fun.